TJS presents the Crew 2 Great Adventure New York City Tour. We are down here in Battery Park by Lady Liberty. We're pretty much going to check this out, go up FDR, Brooklyn Bridge, Times Square, Central Park, and all the different suburbs and whatnot. Or parts of the city, whatever you want to call them. This is actually where you go through security at the Statue of Liberty, but it's not this close by any means. But the building looks like that. Right next to it's tent. It's like crazy airport style security. And there is Lady Liberty. Of course we can't get a good view. There we go. Looking good over there, Lady Lib. So the question is, gotta figure out how to get onto FDR, so we're gonna just cross here. As you can see, there's a road underneath us. That's what puts you on FDR Drive. New York's like Eastern Highway, pretty much. And it does start right back here, exactly like this. Except it doesn't usually block right here. We're gonna have to go off the ramp, I guess. Should be actual roads right here, just so people know. Turn around. Here we go. Yeah, FDR Drive. There's the Brooklyn Bridge. Let's see if we can hop off FDR into the Brooklyn. Well, FDR apparently puts us off at the Brooklyn here. We'll continue on FDR after we cross over the Brooklyn. Maybe we'll drive down the Coney Island and the airport real quick and come back across the Brooklyn Bridge into the actual downtown Manhattan. Here it is. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn, this giant bridge.
It is like crazy. So apparently that was an exit. Just continue on at this point. And it slammed the brakes on Schmag, my bad. No, expect the exit right there. We're just going to continue on the highway. It seems to just go into further Brooklyn like it does in real life. A little confusing, but no idea where we're going about. Seems like we're heading towards Queens. But this is pretty much how the New York highways are. We're gonna hop off here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make a right. Try and end up on the airport. Should be out this way. So we head south to Coney Island. We have to go across the bridge that's above us now. It's a different area than we were going. But here's Brooklyn, I'm pretty sure. Northern Brooklyn. How do we get on the bridge? Oh, that's the exit. Alright, I know where it is. Where does this go? This is the most confusing system of roads ever. We're just gonna have to figure this out. I think this is a random highway that gets off right here. Maybe not. Gonna make a right here.
Damn, dude, this is a great tour route.
It's a pretty messy tour route, but getting to see more of the city this way. The roads here are a little bit confusing in the crew too, in New York. So I've physically driven on these many, many times. It's just confusing as crap in comparison to the real deal. Alright, so I think we gotta go to our left. So we gotta make a right here. I think this is the correct route now. I mean, New York is massive, man. City is like as big as like the entire South in the game. Let's see, hopping off. I believe I saw the airport over there. We just gotta get on the main roads down here. This highway is pretty high up there.
Well, it ain't low.
Definitely don't take that. Take this right here. Yep, found it. So I knew somewhat where to go. Here is what should be JFK, which is nowhere near the city, but in the game it is, so we'll just go with it. It's quite a bit of a ride out of. Let's go all the way out past Queens, pretty much. And in real life, it's like the worst. What the hell? That dude just coming across the lane? That's like the worst highway ever. It's constantly congested. Like a McDonald's man's arteries. Pretty much that's just wrapping around the airport. The hell is a giant cemetery here? Additional plus. So our goal is to head south now and end up on Coney Island. So we're gonna head back in on the Brooklyn Bridge. So we can hit up FDR to Times Square, Central Park, all that good stuff. The Empire State Building should be up there. Make a left up here. Yep, Brooklyn. Mailbox is full. Move over to our shop. I believe I see the water out there. What the hell is this, a boardwalk we can drive on? Yeah! Well, thankfully we came here. I think it's our first time ever coming down here. Apparently there's a boardwalk you can actually drive on. Oh, there it is. All the rides and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think we can go in there, but we can try. If there's a damn exit anywhere here. I think we can only go end to end and we'll head back. Get out of the way, people. I'm driving here. Here's the beach. Hey, what's up, ladies? Check out my whip. Like how they're like sunken down into like the sand, like half their bodies in the sand. Run them over.
Yo, what's up, Coney Island? Let's be inside. Here we go. Excuse me, everyone.
Let's go around.
Lining up for the Ferris wheel. Oh yeah, it's the little train.
it's the best ride, dude. Oh, look at that thing. The thing that spins with the seats. It's awesome. Too bad we can't, like, get on these or anything. GTA style. They have
I like
stuff
how
like this in
no one's on the
Roblox,
rides.
but just lags the entire. That's probably why no one's on the rides. They lag too much once they're actively used.
Hey, this game just lags anyway.
Back in here, more rocket cars. Apparently another exit. Let's just head out here. That was pretty cool. Our goal is going to be to get back on the Brooklyn Bridge at this point. After I get a car repair here. Just want to point out right here on the side, this is how they do park cars in New York in a lot of spots. They just raise them up in different tiers and you got all these cars. If your car's at the top, that's going to suck because I got to move all the other cars underneath to get it out. Sometimes they park cars in front of the cars on the bottom. And then wait like a half hour to get your car out.
And at that point, you might as well just walk.
Pretty much, or just take a taxi. Apparently there's just woods down here. I don't think exist at all in the real world realm. It'll do. I know there's beaches. Definitely not this much wildlife. Is that the Brooklyn? I think it's a different bridge. Pretty sure that's Battery Park straight ahead. That's the one trade center towering over it. Looks nothing like that in real life, but it'll do. Actually, a clear glass window building, pretty much. Warning. We will do our best to find the best routes. But this map is confusing. So bear with us as we attempt to get on the bridge. Alright, there's the bridge. I'm gonna make a right up here. This is a street. Yeah. Goal is to find that exit. Thanks for a nice time in Brooklyn. I got really good pizza in Brooklyn. They got one of New York's famous steakhouses. They got rainbow bagels if you're into that stuff, where they put like cotton candy birthday cake cream cheese on it, and then you have a diabetes episode when you leave. Yeah, it's all available. How the hell do we get on this? Is this it? What a pain in the ass. You have to like go in these utter crazy loops to get up on the bridge. And there's all the congestion like real life trying to cross it. Get out of the way, Camaro dude. Back across we go. Time to hit the real deal of New York. Save the best for last. So I gotta figure out how to get on FDR Drive from here. Hey, oh shit. I'm going right here, see where this goes. Thought Schmag just passed me, but that was one of those goofy speed thingies. Trying to figure out how to get on FDR. I think this might be how you get on FDR South. We just make a U-turn. And here's a U-turn spot. Not allowed by law, but we'll do it anyway. We gotta wait for Schmeg, because I pulled some trickery on him. I'm just gonna pull over.
For no reason, by the way.
Check this out. It's for a great reason. I'm on FDR and try the overall. Look at this. It's overlooking the Brooklyn Bridge. We definitely need a picture with the bridge. Ah, my car. My beautiful car. Just gonna pull behind Schmag and then hop in the picture mode real quick. I don't know if you saw that, but the light you hit, that fell over, that truck just hit it and went flying. I hope I got that midair in the picture, just floating for no reason at all. First picture, we got Statue of Liberty pics like galore when we first started the game, but we did not have any cool, pics of this. I think I took one of us in drag cars and it was like a really bad picture. Vehicle damage off, please. Apparently the street lamp is fixed, whatever you want to call it. Screenshot taken. Actually a pretty sweet screenshot. If you're watching live, thanks for doing so. Shout outs after we're done the tour. We're gonna go ahead and head this way now. So this is FDR, so everyone knows. Named after Roosevelt. There's the Empire State right there. Here's another cool bridge. I'm gonna bypass it though. It's not as famous as the Brooklyn. Because in Brooklyn we go hard. And then and a song by like Jay-Z or something. Let's make a left up here, next street possible. That pickup truck just pulled out on. Watch out, people, pulling over here. Going in the third person so we get a better view. We have to try and find Empire State. Pretty sure we gotta make a left over here. Nice backfire by the R8. The Empire State is pretty cool. Been up on top of it a few times in my life. Apparently this is a one-way street, taking it anyway. Well, while we're over here, I think we found Times Square. Going the wrong way, but it's crew 2. Check it out. Oh, Star Ogre's coffee.
Damn, was
awesome
nothing like Times
cupcake.
Square.
I mean, it's somewhat like it. The signs, at least. The real one has that whole thing in the middle of the road. They forgot. Can I go off this? had to try. Actually, it was up on this in the Vision as well, because they have Times Square. It's like the only thing that seems to be here, though. This car does not want to do. There we go. Oh, damn, look at these. If you do this in Times Square, though, you're probably going to get in some big trouble, so not recommended. I'm trying to find the Empire State, guys, but it's kind of hard with the views that they're giving me because we can't really see the actual height of the buildings. Will this be it on the right? It's a pretty epic building going on. Hold on, let me see if I might. Let me move up a little bit. How do I not have enough space to switch? Just for simplicity, we're doing mostly street. We're gonna go back to street in a moment, but for the fact of seeing the Empire State Building, it's probably best done in a plane, or a helicopter would be better. But save the time fiddling in the menu, circle around. 'Cause there it is, right there. Check it out. It is a pretty dang tall building. Just gotta look around it. Looks like a Lego building in the game. Really quick, gonna do a flyby of the new building as well. I think Schmag stayed on the ground, so I'm gonna go back to right where he is. Good indicator of where to go. And here it is. Look at this building, it's absolutely insane. It's all glass. I've yet to go to the observation point. What the hell they call it? American Patrol Building? Are you serious? Well, that's not nice. But either way, let's head towards Schmag. This also gives you an amazing view of how big the city is overall. We were all over there earlier. We're all over here now. And we gotta go all the way up north as well. I landed on top of a building. I'm gonna reset to back on the road. There. I'm gonna drive the Julia now. This is my favorite car, and it's part of the August pack. This is where we left off. We just gotta head up to Central Park now. Yeehaw. Oh my gosh, some cars here. Apparently going back through Times Square. Here is Central Park Izzle. Apparently you can just drive right into it. Even though there's only 2 roads technically through it. Was it like 25% north in the park? The other one's like 75%. They just go like directly east to west. This will do. Additional roads. Remember there was that drift event we had to do here. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, dude, the crazy central drift.
This is a serious ass park though. It is enormous. My brand new Julia. Uptown Escape. Seems like this road just circles around the inside of Times Square. So one thing I do want to see is I want to drive around the actual
Times
box.
Square.
I mean Central Park. I do want to drive around the overall box though. Like around Central Park. Sorry for my misdirection there. Thanks to Schmag for correcting it. Otherwise I definitely would have not noticed I said that. And frame rate drop. There we go. The famous museum's gotta be here. This might be something on the right here. Just like GTA, if anyone played GTA 4. This building I think is the one that you can go to. You have like the whole mission in it. It's pretty insane. There's also the zoo. Let's just do a lap around it real quick.
So glad you could join us for what promises to be a spectacular race.
And we can just head up north and end the tour with the Bronx, Harlem areas. It is starting to rain. Yes, it does rain in New York once in a while. Ain't as bad as Chicago. What can you say? Gonna make a left here. I'm gonna see if I can land that into the turn. Amazing. Thank you, Charger, for stopping me. Oh, I got this Benz up my butt. I'm just trying to drive here. It's like another day in New York. an S65 AMG riding your bumper in New York. Sums it up pretty good.
It's an SLS, dude.
I know, I'm just saying in the real world realm, you rarely see SLSs. So if you're in New York, they're all about those like S-Class Benzes everywhere. Half of them drive like wild people. It's like ready to murder you as you come around the turn. Some of the most aggressive driving I've ever seen in my life's New York. If you're a new driver, just don't go there. Recommend it. Especially the taxis drive like mofos now. They're just like cutting you off every like 3 seconds. Dude, Lisa's straight ahead. So what we're gonna do is try not to die first off, but let's go north of Central Park. Cross over to another part. Yep, we're in Harlem now. Exactly as you see it in GTA 2. Not as big in GTA 4, but these buildings pretty much sum up like half the area in that game. And it pretty much goes all the way north. Right east river. Back in Harlem. Just so much traffic, it does make it a little bit difficult to get around easily. We're in Inwood. I have no idea what that is, to be honest, but let's try heading a little bit east up here. I'm pretty sure we can cross in the Bronx. Maybe make the right and a right. We can get on this highway or whatever it is. Yeah, Schmag has the right direction. I think we gotta go up here. Then we gotta brake this way or something. Definitely a highway entrance around here somewhere. As usual, it's just utterly confusing.
Woo woo. Says you left the crew.
Still right here. Send you a quick invite. Guess crew 2 is doing disconnections. Should be good though. We're both up here in the Harlem area. Gonna wait right here as we try to reconnect.
Damn, says I could not join the crew.
Try sending another one. Real quick shout out to Keen and Skyrocket.
Do you? What's going on?
Unfortunately, our tour is having technical difficulties. Be patient as we
Back in the
fix
crew.
our broken buses. We get back on the road. Might actually be relatively close. And yep, 400 yards away. It's a decently long tour. But I mean, it is the most insane city in the country. So. LA kind of disappoints me with its minimalist, downtown there. It has it's just so much flatter, less skyscrapers and all. But it definitely has an enormous population. I think Schmag is here, but he's in the ground. So let's just drive as we'll most likely pop up. I'm up on this road. Let's look at the mini map so I can see where you're at then. Eventually it'll work. It happens every once in a while. See if this registers at the Bronx. Damn car just spawned on me.
Hey, I see you.
That's probably why that car spawned on me like that. There he is. Sorry about our little issues there. Just gonna continue on though. Ain't no Uzis made in Harlem. guess we're not getting any area indicators. There we go, Bronx. It finally registered. I thought we were in the Bronx. Couldn't tell though. I say we end our trip with heading back over to Harlem and going down the East River Drive pretty much. Just haul ass as fast as we can down it. Back down to Battery Park. Nice little loop of the city. Spent a lot of time exploring pretty much all the neighborhoods and everything. We covered mostly everything. I don't know if we got to Queens or not, but we were really close to it when we got to that northernmost point by the airport. So we did at least see it. And so everyone knows, this video was done at complete random. We didn't really plan a route or anything, kind of just went with the flow. Trying to get around. Here comes Schmeg. We gotta try, let's see if we can make a right up here. We can go back across the river or whatever. This thing does not handle like the R8, that is for sure. But that is no surprise as well. Icon 149 for just cruising around, I'll take it. So we should be going back into East River and Harlem now. Just gonna head east, even though the roads are either going like north, east, and southwest. We just got into Inwood. Seemed like it was north of Harlem. Let's go right here. There is a bridge we did not want to take. Alright, yep, here it is. Head down these roads and we'll get on West River Drive, it's called. FDR is east. I think I said east earlier back. And it's pretty much like this, where it's just this green part of town with a highway. That, like everything else, likes to get congested. Just haul ass down the entire island. We're going from north of Central Park all the way to Battery Park. Show you guys how insane this is. Okay, let's make a right real quick, because there's an even deeper road down here. Here we go. That was like the break-off path. They're both like almost the same. That one just gives you access to streets, this one doesn't. Take this one. It's the more serious one. Here we go. Should we look to the right there? That is Jersey City, it is there, nice. I actually included it in the game. It's not as big as New York, but it looks pretty cool because it's just chilling across the river. Almost looks like an extension of New York over there. There is our goal, just to get to the center straight ahead. Here we are. American Patrol. Which has nothing to do with the actual real building, but we'll just go with it. They have a Star Ogre's coffee, it's all we need. Schmag's favorite restaurant. But that is the end of our New York tour. Would really appreciate it if you drop a like and a sub.